Okay, so off camera I went ahead and got all of the parameters for our right leg controls promoted up to our asset in the exact same way that we dealt with our left leg control parameters. So all that's left to do now is to promote up our head control parameters and our eye controls parameters. Now I'm going to deal with the head in this video and the eyes in the next video. Now for the head, we're going to have the attached control to deal with and the detached control, as well as their buttons for matching attach to detach and vice versa, as well as the blend parameter between them as well. So with that, let's allow editing of contents, and then let's bring up the type properties for our asset. So I'm going to collapse down our torso, arms and legs folder and create a final folder, which is going to be our head folder. Inside that final master folder underneath the goblin folder, I'm going to split this up into both a head folder and an eyes folder. So in this video it's going to be the head folder that we create and populate with parameters. So let's jump over to grab from those, making sure we don't have prefix, link name or label checked, and I'm going to hunt down our head dynamic control parenting asset. And from that asset I want to promote up the attach to detach blend, renaming this to head blend, and then underneath this I'm going to create a separator. I now want to have all of my attached controls, so let's create a label, and I'll name this to head attach label, or even control label, and I'll name this attached control. Although I will take that label, hide it, give ourselves 3 columns and paste in the second column, exactly as we've done many times now, setting up the parameters for this asset. And the parameters I want to promote up for our attached control will be the translate, the rotate and the twist offset parameters. So let's go ahead and find our head control, the shoulder control parent, since that's our attached control. From its transform tab I want the translate and rotate parameters. I also want that twist offset parameter. Promote those up. I'm going to move twist offset beneath our translate and rotate. Let's rename this to at head T for attached head translate, at head R for attached head rotate, and at head twist offset. Fantastic. I'm then going to hunt back down our head dynamic control parenting asset and promote up the match attach to detach button, since that is going to affect our attached controls. I'm going to name that to head match attach to detach. We can then jump in and drop down a new separator, jump back over to our nose. Now whilst I'm here, I'm going to promote over the match detach to attach button, naming that to head match detach to attach button. And then we need a detached control to promote up the detached controls parameters. So we need our head control, master control parent. From the transform tab I want the translate and rotate. I also want that twist offset parameter. Promote those up, move them above the button, move our twist offset beneath the translates, and let's rename this to DT for detached head T, DT head R for rotates, and DT head twist offset for our twist offset. So with all of that in place, we can accept this and OK. We'll see now we have our head controls with our attach to detach blend. We can see that control in the visibility of our controls. Before I go any further, I want to right click and save our operator type, right click and match the current definition so that I know that our asset is indeed locked. So if I'm working with callback scripts that should modify things inside a locked asset, I want to make sure they work and function correctly and don't throw any permission errors. So let's grab our attached control and move him back and up. Let's go ahead and rotate him over, and let's give him some kind of crazy rotation in Y to make sure that twist works successfully as well. So I'm actually just going to type into rotate Y something like 1000, just so we have a crazy rotation in Y. So we can then go down and say match detach to attach. You see that's been filled with values, and if we blend over, you can see there's no change there in anything in our view. That is fantastic. Let's grab our detach, and let's go ahead and zero our detach out. Fantastic. And then let's make sure we can match our attach to detach. Indeed we can, and that's all working fantastically. So with that, that is going to conclude getting our head controls set up, and in the next video we'll conclude setting up all of our asset by getting the eye controls promoted up. So with that, that's going to conclude this video. Thanks a lot, everyone.